Hello again, friends, boys and girls. Well, before we get to the most fun part of the class, which is the dancing part, we're going to do a slightly boring part, which is the rules part. And I am going to read them because sometimes I forget to. So, the first rule is that dance is a language without words. And so, while we are dancing, we are not going to talk. Let's pay attention with our ears and eyes. Okay? Then, to speak, because sometimes we do need to talk or ask things, we need to raise our hand. How do I raise my hand? Like this? No, because I won't notice if you want to ask a question, nor will your teacher. You can raise your hand like this so you can tickle your arm here. So, raise your hand to the sky. That's the next rule. We also need to have our shoelaces tied tightly so we don't trip, okay? We will also have to avoid using jackets, big sweaters, or coats, whatever you call your outerwear, because they make us hot and then we throw them on the floor and trip over them. So that's not allowed. And also, better, more movement, more freedom is without wearing so much clothing. Then, a very important thing about dance is that sometimes we have to hold hands. Hold hands with your partner or with a group or make a circle. It's important that we are happy to shake hands and trust our friends. Nothing is going to happen. If you're a little afraid, wash your hands well or use hand sanitizer, and that way we'll all be fine. So, another thing that sometimes makes us want to do is correct our friends. We think we do it right, and they do it wrong, and we want to tell them how to do it. So, we are not going to do that in this class. We will be happy that we all make mistakes, if mistakes are to be made, and I am not going to tell anyone, today you are wrong. I'm going to let you make mistakes because every time I make a mistake, I discover something new. If you correct the person too much, then you won't give them the opportunity to discover. And I also want you to be happy to make mistakes when you make them. Happy, whether you're male or female. Also, so the last most important thing is that we can all make mistakes and be happy to have done so by discovering something new. Okay. Well, guys, now you can add other rules you want to have, which are important. A bit boring, but very important. And that way we'll have a fun class. Okay. See you in a bit. Bye.